Hello everyone and welcome to Computer Tech TV. It's me, Rick Arter, once again, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the mods and changes that I'd like to do to the high-speed PC Tech Station. Now, I'm not exactly promising when these mods are going to be done, but hopefully I can get a few of them done soon, and then whenever I do one, I will make a video for you guys. So let me just go over some of the things that I plan to change here with this tech station. I like the design overall. However, I do feel that I could use a little bit extra cooling on this tech bench here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fan here. This is a stock 120mm fan. I will more than likely change this out for a higher flow 3-pin case fan that I have. And what I'm going to do is remove this fan grill, and I will place one of my Silverstone fan filters on there, cut down on the dust. And I'd like to add, I'll just go get from the hardware store some more of these 90-degree angle brackets, and basically it just uses standard case screws to screw in from the back, and you screw your filter or your grill here on the front, and then you'll have to drill some holes at the bottom to attach some self-threading, self-tapping screws. And I have the option, I can mount two more 120mm fans on this side. I'll have to measure them up to make sure that I'll have room for the 24-pin cable, my SATA plugs and everything, and then my video card power. The one place I definitely want to add another case fan is right here at the back. I should say the bottom, I guess this would technically be if it was in a case. And I want that here more probably offset to the front, so it'll blow onto the video card itself, give it some more cooling underneath the motherboard. And depending on how I do this, I could even set it up to have one fan here as intaking or exhaust, and then the other fan here in the same manner. That way you'll get airflow all across and underneath the board and everything to give good consistent flow and cooling. I just got a 140mm and a 120mm fan sitting on top here just to cool the VRMs and the memory and everything. So I'm gonna have to do some measurements on that. Other than that, I want to redo the cable management altogether. I'm going to attach underneath some wire tie bases, and I'm going to zip tie the cables up, make them real nice. I'm going to have to move around my optical drive down here because the way I have this set up on my desk, my monitor is right up against it, so I don't really have room to open my optical drive. And as far as the power supply goes, I might try to move that around and see where I can go from there. The hard drive, that's going to stay in the same spot here underneath behind this 120mm fan. And I guess we'll see where it goes from there, guys. So that is my idea there for what I want to do. I'd like to eventually maybe paint these gray posts here a different color, but that's probably going to wait till after winter. So what I'll have to do is I need to mount an aftermarket cooler, my Thermalright Archon. I need to mount that on here, and when I do that, I'm going to have to pull the motherboard and everything off, which isn't a big deal, so I'm going to have to redo all the cables. So I'm just going to pull everything off, take the screws out and the feet from the bottom of the tech station, and then I will take the top panel off, flip it over, measure out my holes for my case fans. And I haven't decided if I'm going to go with the case fan in this orientation or if I'm going to go with it straight up and down. I guess I'll see how things measure out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to remove this, and I will measure the brackets, find out what size they are, and all the holes and stuff that I'm going to need to do. Head up to the hardware store, get some brackets, mount some fans on here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So please stay tuned for that. Leave a comment, rate this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you guys all have a great day. Lots more videos to come.